Huh? Hey everyone, this is Black Butterfly, and I am a VTuber for the Twitch group Twitch Kittens, and I mainly stream Genshin Impact right now, along with its fellow game Honkai Impact. But I do stream other games. I am a writer, a role player, a gamer, and of course, I'm a techie.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Hello? Uh-huh.
I'm not using the right mic. Yo, there we go. Okay. They can hear you, they couldn't hear
Repeat.
me.
You need to repeat yourself.
Oh no, I don't want to repeat myself. Slim Shady, thanks for telling me that. Uh,
I need to tune into your stream.
yeah, that would have been great. Hey, what's up, Joseph?
Sorry.
It's fun. That's fine. That's fine. So at least somebody let us know. Let us know. Hey, remember that one time you were doing that? You didn't even know.
Oh my god, please don't remind me. That was terrible.
Oh, Slim Shady, I'm using the new this XSplit thing, so I can have like a background, kind of like a green screen thing. I know it's like not the best, but Slim Shady says, "Hey, working, cool, okay." Now that I actually have a voice, that's great. Mm, 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 mm. So, Butterfly, why don't you talk about what I was just talking about?
Okay, so the thing about iPhones is that Apple positions itself as not a brand that you can just go to the mall and just buy willy nilly. An iPhone is kind of like a watch, like a Rolex watch. You just don't go to the mall and just say, "Oh, I'm gonna buy a Rolex."
Mm,
It's more of a statement, like for bragging rights. So I think that's what the reason why a lot of people will stick to their iPhones no matter how old they are, no matter how broken down it is, just to say, "Oh, hey, I'm using an iPhone, by the way." Just to have that like few seconds, few minutes in the limelight until someone realizes, "Oh, wait, it's an iPhone 6."
mm. Right. And like I remember when I was using the iPhone SE as like an experiment, and people are like, "Oh my God, your iPhone still has a button on it." That couldn't be me. Like it was like weird. Like I guess there's this thing about like, if your iPhone has like a headphone jack or if your iPhone has a button on it, it's not good. I don't know, but just the people that run around with their iPhone all cracked to hell and doesn't even work anymore. It works halfway, just to say they have an iPhone. That kind of like, I hate that. I'm just like, dude, come on, just get something that's
I
actually
mean,
gonna work for you.
another thing about the iPhone, like Apple in general,
Hmm.
is they set industry trends. What I mean about that is that Apple might not be the first. Like they might not be the first to release this kind of technology, that kind of technology. No, they're not the first, but they set the trend. So Apple releases an iPhone without buttons. Samsung follows suit. All the other tech companies, they just follow suit. Apple releases an iPhone with a fucking notch. You know those little there those fucking chin bars like above your screen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It looks like eyebrows and
App-
shit. Yeah, or not an eyebrow. It looks like
exactly.
a what's that damn
Yeah.
thing called? I forget what it's called. Oh my god, it's
But yeah,
hilarious.
like the notches, like those like chin bars. Apple releases that. Samsung follows suit. Everyone else copies.
Right. And the news trend, what
Apple.
they got rid of the, what's that thing? The brick, the power brick, right? They just give you the cable now. Isn't that the
Uh
case?
huh. Exactly. Apple gets rid of your chargers. Say goodbye to the chargers of all the other phone companies. Oh, this one I'm particularly annoyed about. I am an audio junkie.
Hmm.
Like, I love my crisp and like beautiful music. Like, I am one of those people who, if I can't hear the fucking bass guitar and the drums and like the guitar individually in the soundtrack, I am going to fucking hate the quality. And with that, I always use wired headphones. Apple removed the fucking 3.5 millimeter jack from their phones. Every single fucking phone company follows,
Hmm.
except for OnePlus and HTC and LG. But we all know LG's gone now. And since when was the last time HTC like produced a phone?
Oh my god, dude. Dude, I loved HTC though. That sucks, man. I used to love their, because they had like the whole metal body design, and they always did like really good speakers on the front. The dual speakers. The HTC One was just, man, that thing was so nice. Back in the day, obviously. Like now, it's like, but come on,
Yep, I agree.
that
Like the
thing was,
HTC phones were amazing.
dude. It was like made out of one piece of metal. That shit was like, it's like wow. Like you just felt it, and it felt like cold in your hands. I love that. Like I don't
One
know.
more thing I love about the HTC phones, now that we're on the topic, is that like they were like the Nokia phones.
Mm-hmm.
You can throw it at someone and they're more than likely to get injured while your phone is just fine. iPhones? Oh god, it's like you're holding a fucking wine glass.
Right. And then like I don't know, it's weird too with the iPhone. Like people like they'll come in and they'll buy it, and then they'll be like, oh well, it's the 32 gig one. It's the one I want, but it's not the right color. So they'll go to like a whole nother city just to get the another color, right? But then they put a fucking case on it that covers the whole phone, and you only see like the camera bump out of it. Like, what's the point? Just, ugh.
It reminds me of something. iPhones? I love their special edition red colors. Like I love them. I like that's one thing I love about Apple. Like they get the color red
Mm-hmm.
like just perfect in their iPhones. The only other brand that I've seen with that same color shade of red is Oppo.
Mm.
Those special edition iPhones, I remember when my mom was like, "Oh, let me buy you an iPhone." I was like, "If you're going to buy me an iPhone, buy me a red one."
Oh damn. But don't they charge like an extra
And
$100 for that?
exactly.
Which they say that they're giving to AIDS in
I mean,
Africa.
they're giving it like they're giving it to charity. Yeah, it's for a good cause. But the main problem is,
They're charging you extra for it though. Like they shouldn't charge you extra. They should just, I don't know. They should be giving that money anyways to those foundations.
the main problem is those charities are only getting the extra that you're paying for. They're not even getting the like half the price or something.
Right. And then people that buy those phones, they like they think they're actually doing something like no, dude, you're not really, just cuz you bought this phone doesn't mean that you're going to cure AIDS. Like at least, if you want to really help, I don't know. But I guess that's the same thing with like I don't know. There's this thing, veterans light bulbs or some shit. They call it lighting up a veteran. You can go like to Walmart and buy like a green light bulb to put outside your porch or whatever. But like the light bulb's like, I don't know, $5 or something like that. Like, okay, you bought a light bulb. Did you really help out a veteran? Like if you really want to help out a veteran, like find like a homeless veteran on the street and buy him a meal. You know, get him to a hotel, give him a shower or something. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time down in like the Veteran Affairs Hospital. Don't just buy a fucking light bulb and put it in your front porch and say, "Oh, I help veterans." Like, no, that's not really helping. But it's just it's just how people are. They want to do the least amount of thing, but still get the credit for it.
They want to be seen as like helping.
Right. Without actually helping, though. Because like most of those people, like if somebody had AIDS, I guarantee that they're not gonna go hug somebody with AIDS, even though you can't catch AIDS by hugging somebody. But they'd probably shun them, and they'd be like, "Oh, get away from me," you know?
I wouldn't exactly hug someone with AIDS unless their doctors allow it, because hugging someone will actually more than likely get not help them.
Well, nowadays, yeah, nowadays because of the whole COVID and and their immune
No,
system.
not even before COVID. Their immune system is just like not
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. Well, HIV is different. Full blown AIDS, obviously, that's when your immune system's just like done. But,
True, fair enough.
but you know what I mean, like
I do.
Oh, so did you? I don't know if you want to talk about the other topic you were talking about,
Uh,
or no?
I mean,
Maybe.
we're talking tech topics, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah, that's a little different.
So, like, it's kind of like affecting the tech industry right now, but it's not something directly related to tech.
True. Maybe a separate video.
Maybe.
Oh, what are your thoughts on the Steam Deck? Are you gonna get one?
I love the Steam Deck. Like, on paper, the Steam Deck is, how do I say this? So, the main thing about the Steam Deck is it's a pocket PC and it's running Linux, and I could conceivably game any, well, no, not really any, but like most Steam games on it. But as I've said, my main game is Genshin Impact and Honkai.
Mm.
And Genshin does not run on Linux because of MiHoYo's anti-cheat. So, like, I love the Steam Deck. The concept is good,
They say you can
and
strip
it's
the.
going to bring a lot of exposure to Linux gaming.
They said you can strip the Linux off and just run Windows on it. I don't know how
Yeah, but
viable that is.
how do I say this? Give me a moment.
Hmm. I don't know how much of a pain in the ass that's going to be.
I mean, it should be easy for an IT person like me. It should be quite easy to just get Linux off of it and then just install Windows.
Right. But if you brick
But
it, though,
like,
you know.
it's not exactly custom hardware though.
True.
So you're more than likely not. It's not like the Nintendo Switch where you need to flash a new bootloader and this and that to run Android. On the Steam Deck, you can just conceivably just run Windows just by reformatting it.
Mm.
At least that's how people are thinking of doing it because no one has exactly tried it yet because we don't have our hands on the devices yet.
Right. And it's not even coming out till 2022, apparently.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe this is just a big dream that's not going to even come to fruition. Maybe they're just like, I don't know. And then who's like, I reserved one, but I think I got
Oh,
it.
you did?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
But who knows if I'll even be able to get it, And they'll send you an email, and then what? Oh, what was that?
You should be able to get it.
Oh, Jay Parcel, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, by the way, if you subscribe to the channel or you donate, there's a little pop up that'll happen. I enabled those. Oh my god, my face went away. Green screen, that's funny. Or the non-green screen. That's pretty cool. They're probably not even watching this video and subscribed. They're probably watching the 1,000,000 view video that I have.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So, also, like, the Steam Deck, God, what is the first thing that pops into your mind when you just say the name?
Steam Deck? Like the Stream Deck?
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
Yeah, I know that
Like,
the
why
name.
did they name? Why did they have to name it a Steam Deck? Like, there
Yeah.
had to be another name for it.
Yeah, they could have named it like the Steam. Well, not the Steam Boy, because then people would have been like, "Come on, that's like Game Boy."
Nintendo's gonna. That's a lawsuit from Nintendo waiting to
Yeah,
happen.
it could have been like the Steam Portable or the Steam. I don't know. I mean, they just put Steam in it, but Deck? Why Deck? I don't. Yeah, that is true.
Like, if I remember correctly, you can't even dock the thing.
Oh, they're gonna sell a separate dock, and you
Oh,
can,
they are. Okay.
and you can use any HDMI phone or not HDMI cable to actually do it. So you don't even need like an actual dock, but um, they're selling one separately though. I guess they didn't want to bring the price up. But my thing is that once those controls go, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can replace it with the Switch. You can just go to the store and buy some more Joy Cons. So.
The thing about it is like, I'm worried about the joysticks going,
Hmm.
but otherwise, control should be fine.
Yeah.
I'm very interested in the touch gestures, though, like the touchpad.
Right. It's like a little mouse pad, yeah, kind of thing. Yeah. And apparently that the joysticks are going to be capacitive, so they're going to be actually able to tell when you have your fingers on them. So I don't know what they're going to do with that or why they have that. Maybe it's so they don't. Maybe so the input you don't input on your on the pad maybe while you're playing.
I'd imagine the pad has finger rejection. So basically, it rejects inputs that are kind of like in a laptop, where if you're accidentally just hitting the mouse pad, it doesn't recognize the input.
Oh really?
I'd imagine they'd have the same type of
Shit, I'm doing it right now. I can still do it with my thumb on accident, I guess.
yeah, but like I said, on accident you should have there should be rejection to it.
Mm.
I'd imagine they have something similar for the touch controls for the Steam Deck.
True. I mean, they have that on phones too, of course, where it has some rejection on the sides. Because you know how like like we barely have any bezels now, so if you just touch the
I
side of your
mean,
phone.
iPhones have curved screens. Oh wait, no, that's Samsung. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my phone has a curved screen. Yeah, it has rejection. And my current best phone right now is the TCO 20 Pro 5G. I really love this phone. Like, it's not like the best phone in the whole world, but for the price, it's amazing. So, and TCL is a good brand, quality brand. They're doing their thing. Like, I have a phone, I use it to make calls, check Gmails, play some games every now and again, but I don't use it like my whole life, come on.
Mm,
I don't need a terabyte of storage and 64 gigabytes of RAM on my phone. That's just not, I don't know, not needed. I think after a while,
uh,
it's just ridiculous.
oh, you're gonna hate me.
Why?
I have a 512 gigabyte phone.
Oh wow, really? Cool.
Yeah, along with like a 256 gig memory card on top of it.
Damn. How much RAM? You have a lot of RAM too, like 8 gigs.
It's a Samsung tablet. If I remember correctly, like 4 gigs, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh, you use it as your phone? What the hell?
Yeah,
Very nice.
I use a tablet as my phone now because, uh, for one, because like the Samsung tablet has a SIM card, so like there's your 4G, 5G connectivity.
Mm.
I can do text messages on my tablet. I can respond to WhatsApp, check my emails and Gmail, write write things for stories or take notes. I basically have no use for a phone now, so I'm just using a tablet. And I know I can't pocket it, but as someone who has lugged around like a 50-pound bag containing a laptop all her life, a tablet is an improvement.
Yeah. What do you have? Like you have like Bluetooth headphones or something like that if you need to answer a call or what?
I have Bluetooth and wired headphones. Thankfully, Samsung tablets have the 3.5 millimeter jack. So,
Mm.
like, if my Bluetooth headphones run out of battery, I pull out the wire from my bag. I have a sling bag. I'll take the wire, plug the wire on the tablet, and then I'll have a single wire running from the headphones down to the tablet.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus, tablets have such a long battery life. Like they have a big
Oh,
battery.
they do. They're amazing with battery life. Like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can go 3 days using this tablet. Why? 3 days without charging. But that's because I'm not gaming on it.
So, what do you think is the minimum for storage on a phone? The bare minimum if somebody's like, all right, I want to get a
This
phone, and they want to just download a few social media apps and maybe a game or two, and they were like, all right, What's the bare minimum storage that I need nowadays?
Okay, what social media apps is the question?
We'll say face.
Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah, yeah, Twitter maybe.
TikTok?
Sure, TikTok. Yeah,
Okay, so 32 gigs.
32 gigs. Yeah, that's what I would say too. I,
Because you need some storage at least for pictures and video,
mm-hmm.
and then the few apps you need to run.
Yeah, and then the system's gonna take up so much, and I
I
hated that. I
mean,
hated that back in the day, or even now. They're like, oh, this phone has 8 gigs of storage, but then like 4 or 5 of it's taken by the damn system itself. So it's like it's not really 8 gigs.
actually, they've been fixing that now. So, what happens now,
Hmm.
at least for newer phones and tablets, is that they advertise it as 32 gigs, but
Hmm.
the phone actually has like 38, 40 gigs of memory.
No shit.
The extra memory is just allocated for the system.
Oh, cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they like set it right on front of the box. It's like this is a 32 gig phone, but 10 gigs or
You
whatever
can
is taken by. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Don't sell me a 32 gig phone and be like, oh well, 20 of it's taken by the damn bloatware and the memory and all this other shit. And
I mean,
the
that's the whole
bloatware,
reason
dude.
why.
Oof. Have you ever had a device with bloatware? A really bad bloatware?
Uh,
Or I don't know. I don't know in your country or where you live now. I don't think
no,
they
no,
come
no,
like that,
no. The
right?
main thing about me, well, you're asking the wrong person. That's it. That's the thing.
Well, I mean, you can
I
take
might,
all that shit off, of course.
yeah, I might buy a phone, yeah, that's filled with bloatware, but like after a few hours, it's all gone.
Yeah, yeah.
So the the main culprits for those kinds of phones,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sorry to say this, but Samsung,
Mm-hmm.
oh fuck. Like Samsung has Microsoft Office installed, all of the Google apps, the Samsung Store.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they still have the Samsung Galaxy Store installed in their Samsung phones.
Bixby. Don't forget Bixby.
Bixby, Bixby. Well, no, yeah,
Samsung
Bixby,
Health.
Samsung Health, and all of those Samsung apps.
Yep. Oh, and then, dude, and then like registering for that thing for the first time, dude. They like pressure you, like Samsung. Would you like to get Samsung sign in and apps and this and that? Oh my god, dude. Like after a while, you're just like, dude, let me just get to my phone.
And then, like, so after Samsung, there are. So, depending on the carrier, that's the main thing. So, if you buy the phone without a carrier contract, like, just buy the phone without a contract, it's more than likely not going to have bloatware.
Yep.
But if you buy the phone, for example, on a network like StarHub, Singtel, M1, no, M1 has changed. They've stopped bundling bloatware to their phones. They're just selling them stock Android nowadays.
The bloatware,
On under,
the companies are getting paid to put those apps on the phone, right? Basically, like let's say for me, for
yeah, they
example,
are.
Verizon, has like a little deal with let's say Raid Shadow Legends, and so when you buy the phone, Raid Shadow Legends is already on your phone. So basically, Raid is paying Verizon for them to have that.
Yep.
Yeah, but they act like it's like, oh, it's something that it's necessary or is good for you. They know.
I mean, like,
The worst part about it
since.
is that
Mhm.
there was on Cricket Wireless, the carrier that I have now. You would you would start your phone up, right, and everything would seem perfect, and then it would download things or whatever, and then all of a sudden you'd have like two different alarm clocks, two different calculators, and those calculators would have like on screen or notifications and the ads in the notification shade. But it was hard to tell which one it was because it was both like calendars, you know?
Mm,
Dude, people were coming back so much. And they were like, yo, why am I having ads on my phone? Like, that shit was crazy.
Also, phones right now have like this strange transition between using Google apps or their actual manufacturer apps. So, like, you have Samsung messaging, and then you have Google messages. You have Samsung talk, and then you have Google calls. And, like, why?
Mm,
Just, just choose one of them.
yeah.
Oh my god. This reminds me of something I absolutely, I don't know. It's something I have complained for when I need to use an iPhone. So like when I borrow an iPhone from a friend, like to make a call, normally what I do is I would, or an Android phone, right? So for example, I'm going to call someone named John.
Mm-hmm.
So JH is 5'4". So I would type 5'4" on the screen and then it would show John. On an iPhone, I type 5'4" and it's going to show nothing. I'm like, what?
Hmm. Interesting. Why? I don't get it.
Because iPhones don't have T9 dialing, is what it's called.
Oh.
So, like in an iPhone, for you to actually just make a call, you need to go to your phone book, find the name, and then call.
Okay.
So, like, there's no shortcut to it. It's just a little gripe I always have with iPhones, really.
Hmm.
And for those who do not know T9 dialing, yes, I am a boomer.
Hmm. Oh man, yeah, these kids ain't gonna know none of that, man. Oh my god. But anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna stream for now. I just wanted to do a little stream just to let you guys know that I'm still around, still here. So thank you guys for watching. Just